Alrighty. We about ready to start. It's been a while since I hit F9. Alrighty. Alright.
What's good, dog?
What's good, motherfuckers? We are back at the old spot. The room is finally set up. It was set up yesterday. We are back. Skycam. The Skycam. Wow, that's really bad. The Skycam needs work. I don't know why it's so laggy. What the fuck, bro? Why are you so laggy? Okay, that's a lot better. What the hell was that? That was so laggy. But yeah, we're back in the spot, old spot, as you can see. The setup is a little different. We're gonna be changing out this webcam eventually, not anytime soon, for the Brio, the much nicer one, because it looks much nicer. But yeah, for one of these, we're gonna change the Skycam out eventually. But yeah, I got a new job, relaxing, got all that good stuff. Back home, the big city was not the best for me. But we're gonna get in on this special program because I have yet to see it. I wanted to wait until stream. And we're gonna try and finish the event that's going on 3.6 right now. Because I didn't even do it. Well, I started it, but I did not finish it. So let's go ahead and get in on this.
Whoa! You must be the legendary traveler! I've heard a lot about you. Oh, are you following the tournament too? It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird from Fontaine. I've been posted here to cover the King of Invocations Grand Prix. Since you've also taken interest in the tournament, how would you like to be a special contributor for my column? Yeah, of course you'll receive payment as a contributor, and your name will even appear in the credits. If I'm not mistaken, you're even acquainted with some of the contestants, right? Oh ho ho! I really do have an eye for a story, don't I? It seems like this will be a solid piece. I can see it now. Exclusive inside scoop on the renowned traveler and secrets of the TCG Tournament Masters.
Oh my god.
How
Yeah.
does that sound?
I saw
It has
that.
a nice ring to it, no?
This event's all about
It's just a working
TCG.
title for now. Any journalist worth their salt knows how to look past the surface and get the real story on any breaking news. But it's important to always keep the stories based on actual facts. We can always discuss more details later. Of course, I'll be covering the latest stories from the King of Invocations Grand Prix. But I'll definitely be keeping my eyes open for any other potential news leads. When it comes to breaking news, I'm always the first on the scene. Anyway, I won't keep chatting your ear off. There's a lot more exciting news waiting to be uncovered. So let's have a look. Do my ears deceive me? Or do you two have some breaking news to share with me?
Wow! So this is the King of Invocations Grand Prix?
A card snatcher? How very interesting.
City on the Lake teams with talent in TCG tournament as young prodigy best Favonian cavalry captain.
Down on the ground, the dice spin around, while high in the sky, the sun shines bright. All right. Say your piece, challenger.
I don't care for TCG.
Kazuha, humbly accept this duel.
Oh my god.
As Archon bolts her way to the semifinals, only to be stunned by a crafty opponent.
The nerve.
saying that in the presence of me and A? Lightning from Inazuma won't be able to reach me in Fontaine, right?
You must be tired after the walk back to shore. Perhaps I should let you go first.
If this red tofu with all the frills hasn't gotten too cold, I would be happy to play.
Tournament? The tournament has already finished. I used Forbidden Hand at the opportune moment.
Rest assured, there's no destination I can't deliver to. Thank you for choosing Komania Express.
What is her weapon?
Express delivery!
Oh, Lord. Yeah, this is all about TCG, and I don't care about TCG.
Wow. So, this is Sumeru? There are so many huge mushrooms here. They're big enough to lie on.
Okay. I've been missed these. But yeah. I don't care for TCG. So 3.7 is going to be really lax for me. I don't give two shits about TCG. I tried it already and it's just too much for me.
Hello everyone! Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 3.7 special program.
Lumine?
I'm your host, Sarah Miller-Cruz, the voice of Lumine.
What the
and
fuck?
I have a new friend here with me.
Lumine?
Make sure the truth comes first and report stories that stand out the most.
I gotta see the live
This is
chat.
reporter Charlotte from the Steambird. A pleasure to meet you. Hey everybody, I'm Maya
Lumine.
Alcantara, the voice of Charlotte. And as mentioned just now, Charlotte is a reporter from Fontaine, and she's currently working for the Steambird.
Lumine is here. That's
Many
crazy.
of you may have probably already heard of.
We haven't had Lumine in a special program in I don't know how fucking long.
Oh, for sure. It's been mentioned in several places throughout the game now. And if I remember correctly, Mona also writes a column for the Steambird. So it seems like it's pretty famous, and people all across Nevada are reading it.
Yes, that's right. But I'm not the only special correspondent in our special program today. We also have other special correspondents reporting from the field that will help us bring all the information we need about this upcoming version.
Her mic
So
is messed
exciting!
up.
Okay, I bet everyone's ready to see what we have in store. So why don't we dive right in? Okay, seems there's quite a lot going on in the picture here. I see a couple familiar faces. And let me guess, the cute one in the middle with pink hair and a camera in her hands must be Charlotte, right?
Ooh, that's right. Charlotte's the one with the camera. She is a journalist after all, so she's got her equipment ready at all times.
It's another a red cloth character with pink hair. Yeah, we haven't seen that already.
So in the upcoming version, Charlotte will be appearing in the event storyline, where she'll be dispatched to cover a popular Genius Invocation TCG competition. Given that the competition is an international event, Charlotte will be heading to several nations to gather her news materials.
Okay, that explains why we see so many friends from different nations in the picture here. Does that mean that she's going to be traveling around Tibet then?
You bet. As a foreign correspondent, she'll definitely be checking out the event venues in different locations. So get ready to embark on a Genius Invocation TCG journey. However, a keen and active reporter like Charlotte won't only focus on the Genius Invocation TCG event, even though that's really important. But during this journey, she will also be investigating a very strange case alongside the Traveler.
Ooh, a strange case, huh? Okay, that does actually sound really newsworthy.
I feel like they couldn't think of anything for 3.7, so they just threw this on here, to be completely honest. Like, I know a lot of people don't give a shit about this.
Yeah, right? But that's all I can share for now. The mystery will be yours to unveil in version 3.7. So if you want to find out what happens, then make sure you don't miss out.
Yay! We hope our travelers have a great time in this event.
I just want to go to
In
Fontaine
addition to
already.
the event storyline we just introduced, the Adventurers Guild has also prepared some other event minigames to spice up the TCG tournament.
Oh, great.
That's
Another
right.
free
There will be
bow.
a total of 4 event game modes, including a Tour of Wonders, 0-Hour Invocation, Ever Motion Mechanical Painting, and Heart of the Dice. In a Tour of Wonders, the organizer has set up checkpoints in various nations. after you complete the required challenges by navigating obstacles or defeating monsters, you'll be able to obtain commemorative stamps at the checkpoints. So collect more of these stamps during your sightseeing tour to obtain the corresponding rewards.
Okay, I see. So the stamps will be like proof of your experience traveling in different nations during the event. You know, just like
Shit,
collecting
I had to
stamps in
turn
your
that off.
passport.
Exactly. Next, we have 0 Hour Invocation, which is an unofficial tournament organized for our
I gotta turn
passionate
that
TCG
Pokemon
players.
thing off.
Unlike the official tournament matches, this format adopts a special rule set, so you won't be able to use your own decks.
Her mic keeps popping. Charlotte's.
Oh.
Instead, you'll have to build a deck by selecting cards out of the decks prepared by the organizers. And chances are you'll get to duel against some familiar faces.
Okay. Sounds like fun already. All right, what about Evermotion Mechanical Painting and Heart of the Dice?
Something
I
tells
think many
me
of our
people don't
travelers
care.
have played Evermotion Mechanical Painting before, but this game introduced by a dreamer from Fontaine has undergone a few new changes.
I'm looking
So
at the
this
chat.
time around, you need to adjust the position of
I
the
don't like
mechanical
TCG.
painting surfaces by swapping or rotating them first, and then install the appropriate gears on the preset points to restore the painting. And I've heard that the paintings are all based on Genius Invocation TCG cards. How awesome is that?
That's gonna be so cool.
What the hell?
And based on the people we've met, you should never underestimate Fontaine's
People's-
pursuit of mechanical designs.
Their mics
But
keep
of
breaking.
course, I'm sure our keen travelers should be able to restore those paintings with just a few attempts. Or
Man, this is some bull, man. Like, they're gonna base it around an event that not everybody gives a shit about.
more than just a few attempts if people need it.
Lastly, we have Heart of the Dice, which is a combat game mode. During combat, you'll be able to obtain random elemental dice by defeating monsters. Use the suppressive roll skill to consume
That is
all
the
the dice you possess.
only one
and
people care
unleash
about.
a shockwave that deals damage to nearby opponents, while also granting you random buffs.
That is the only one people are gonna care about.
More dice consumed matching the elemental type of the active character will result in greater damage dealt by the shockwave and higher chances of obtaining more buffs.
Okay, it seems like these are some special dice, so we'd better make good use of them.
Yep, and travelers will be happy to know that there are a variety of rewards waiting in these events. In addition to primo gems and enhancement materials, rewards also include a new 4-star bow called Ibis Piercer, along with its exclusive refinement materials.
Mm-hmm.
Yay! So exciting! All right, that's all we have regarding the main event in the upcoming version. On to our next correspondent.
Oh, wait. That may be all for the version event, but I still have something else to report.
Oh, okay.
In version 3.7, there'll not only be a Genius Invocation event, but also a major update to the TCG game itself.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay, that's awesome. What can we expect to see in the new update then?
So, in the upcoming version, many new cards will be added to Genius Invocation TCG, including character cards, monster cards, and action cards. Amazing, right?
Yeah.
And it's also noteworthy that the cards of the Animo, Geo, Electro, and Dendro Archons will also be available after the update. So we can
Ooh,
expect to see some incredible and fun new decks.
Nice. Okay, that's gonna be quite the update.
And there's more. So, with so many cards being added, how could we fully enjoy them without some new game
Who the fuck plays TCG?
modes? So, in version 3.7, the Arena of Champions mode will be available too.
Oh dear lord, PvP is going to be awful.
And what'll be different about this mode?
Glad you asked. In this mode, travelers must use their deck to duel against each other and accumulate a total of 5 victories.
Ooh.
As you can imagine, that can be a serious test even for a seasoned duelist.
Oh
Plus, 3
man.
defeats will result in a failed challenge attempt, and you'll have to start all over. So, if
Oh,
you're
no.
if you're feeling confident about your deck and your TCG skills, then be sure to come to the Cat's Tail and give it a shot.
No,
Okay, that sounds pretty intense.
I'm
Will there
good.
be anything for someone less experienced?
Thank you.
know, maybe like myself.
Yeah.
No worries, I got you.
Good question.
Okay, so another TCG mode
Oh
is
my
called
God.
the Forge Realms Temper, which will also be available. You'll be allowed to configure the difficulty of the game mode, as well as to choose from a bunch of additional conditions to score extra points.
Okay, perfect. I'll definitely be picking some conditions that suit my decks the best.
No, you won't.
What's
What is
happening? What is going
That
on?
sounds cute. Where's it coming from?
I got so caught up in listening to you two talking that I almost forgot that I'm on the job. Anyway, here I am.
Aww.
Oh.
Kafka
I have
banner
an
win.
urgent delivery for you. Please sign here, and I'd really appreciate it if you could leave me a good review.
Oh,
Thank
Lord.
you!
Oh my gosh. So cute.
Oh, okay. That was a really weird transition.
Welcome back, travelers. Our two special correspondents this time are dun da da da.
It's me.
Oh,
it's
hi,
Jenny
Yumi.
Yokobori, the voice of Yoimiya.
I love you.
Hi, everybody.
So much.
I'm so excited to be here doing the special program. This is one of the most exciting moments of my life.
No, it's not.
Woo! Meowdy, travelers.
Oh
I'm
my-
Julia Goo, voice
Gee.
actress for the new playable character,
No.
Kiara.
Did that bitch say Julia Goo?
Okay, so you were in a kitty box
They're gonna flame her last name. I can already see it.
just now, so thank you for that urgent delivery.
Yup, that's just Kirara's job. She is a courier like no other.
More like Purry
Dead patch.
here.
Ooh, meowster for done. But before we get to hear more about Kirara, why don't we check her out first?
Yeah, let's do that. I think she's a catalyst.
Yay!
Let's do it.
Whoa, the scenery here is wonderful. I've landed the perfect job. Coming through. Service with a smile.
Oh my gosh, I want her to be my best friend. She's so cute.
It is
Her
so cute.
Died of cringe.
tails.
Her tail's made a heart. That's the most adorable thing I've ever seen.
I
So
know.
cute.
Did you guys see her in the little box? It was like, oh, she coming. Oh, she coming.
Also, her ult is like really cool.
I
It's
want
so
to eat
cute.
the jellies. I want to eat those slimes. Kiara works as a courier for Komaniya Express and often makes international deliveries. She's also a yokai from Inazuma called a Nekomata, and there's nothing she can't deliver.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, okay, that explains like the cute little kitty cat tails and why her shoes are like those cute little.
Yeah, we're
claws
figuring
have,
that
like,
out,
toe
Sue.
pins at the bottom, and I want a pair.
She has to be a catalyst.
Actually, those are just her regular feet.
Oh, then I'm
What?
embarrassed.
For
Yeah.
Kiara, even though she could use her yokai powers to have human feet, she's still a Nekomata and feels more comfortable using her own claws to move.
Oh,
That
And
God.
her
makes
own
sense. They're
beams.
so cute.
They really are. And also, Kirara has two tails. Can you tell us anything about that?
Mm.
Oh, yeah, it's said that the tail represents a Nekomata's potential. So, with two tails, I guess this means that Kirara is a really powerful yokai. Some bandits might assume that Kirara is an easy target, thinking that it would be easy to steal a package from a young girl, but
Fools.
they are in fact fools. And this mistake
Yes.
always ends with the bandits running off after she gives them a good thrashing.
Uh-huh.
I'm obsessed with this. So
She's awesome.
just little kitty cat girl boss. Like, okay, and having her as your courier basically like determines that you're.
I'm gonna just
Is
skip
delivered,
ahead a little.
leaving a good review.
Oh my God, their mics are.
Oh my god. Right on the spot.
Absolutely. Half the line there.
Okay, well, if you think about it, the yokai in Inazuma do seem to have a mix of jobs.
Fashion, going to places she's so allowed expense.
Technically traveling for work too. Okay, I think everyone is waiting to learn more about this yokai courier's abilities.
Thank you.
Absolutely, yes, correct.
For sure. Let's move into Kirara's skills.
Oh my
Kirara
fucking
is
God.
a Dendro element sword user and can effectively
Where the fuck is there a sword? There's no sword in her hand.
skills.
Where is there a sword?
Oh,
Kirara is a Dendro element sword user.
Where's the sword? Excuse me? Where's the sword? Every sword character, we see their sword. Where's the sword?
And can effectively assist her companions while also making world exploration more efficient.
okay, her attacks look amazing. She
I didn't even see the sword in her first attack. I just saw it
Also
now.
making world exploration more efficient.
In her first attack, you see the sword.
okay, her attacks look
Squeak.
amazing. She
But then not a damn thing else uses a sword.
swipes just like a cat using its claws. I love it.
To create a shield, holding the skill will have her enter the urgent and echo parcel state. Movement speed, climbing speed, and jumping power all increase. Jumping power? Stamina consumption from climbing... Wait, and her stamina consumption from climbing is increased.
Yeah,
The
she
hell?
is a Nekomata after all. Additionally, her exploration talent allows her to move near birds or other smaller animals without startling them.
She's an apex predator. I love it. That's so cool. So it's gonna be easier to get like fowl and raw meat and easier to hunt.
Yeah, watch out, Timmy.
Timmy should watch his back.
Oh, not Timmy! No!
Yes, Timmy.
Sorry.
Sasses me.
Well, she's always going to keep you well fed, no matter the means. By tapping her elemental skill, Kirara creates a dendro shield that can protect her from harm.
Okay, shields are great. They'll
Dude, Lumine's mic is messing up big time. That was a bad time to pause.
keep both her and the delivery safe, which is all that matters.
Mhm. And holding down the elemental skill will not only grant shields, but also put Kirara in a unique state.
Cool. So the whole thing is that that's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my entire life, and I need you to
Dude, how long does that last?
immediately tell me more about it. Right? Meow.
Oh, no problem at all.
Thank you. Yes.
Oh
In
my
this
God.
state, Kirara will deal dendro damage upon slamming into enemies, but more uniquely, this state will also drastically increase her movement and climbing speed, along with her jumping ability.
Okay. That sounds super useful.
Oh, Lord.
So just so I can get this straight, she'll be able to just climb straight up walls.
Oh, yeah,
What the hell?
she'll be able to go straight up a vertical surface in
Okay, that's really good. That's actually really good for traveling.
this state.
Okay, well, that's
Amazing.
That's actually really good.
the best thing ever.
I actually
It's
really
gonna
like
be
that.
so great for exploring. And I guess that's
Oh, and she even goes up like grooves in. Oh, okay. I might just pull her just for that. That's actually really good.
one of the reasons why she's a trustworthy courier.
Mm-hmm. And finally, with her elemental burst, she smashes the enemy with a special delivery package, which then explodes into numerous small dendro bombs.
That's really
These
bad.
bombs will then explode upon contacting enemies or after a duration,
Yeah,
dealing
that's
dendro damage.
That's
And
really
can we just
bad.
appreciate the fact that
That's basically and literally just Aloy's skill.
the bombs are kitty shaped? Because I'm obsessed with that.
That's pretty bad.
And just
So cute.
So cute.
she has kitty-styled attacks, kitty-styled deliveries, and she also has kitty-styled bombs. Amazing.
Why is she a sword?
Mm-hmm.
She
Let me read the chat. Like, why is she a sword? I mean to do that.
is
That is not what I expected.
adorable. So, aside from Kirara running to various nations making deliveries, I also heard about another one of our friends leaving their home to explore the world.
Ooh, so who wants to go on a trip?
Oh my gosh, wait, is it Yoimiya?
Yeah.
Looking at me,
Dendros Sayu. Pretty much.
a humble
Oh.
PNG. Amazing. Okay. Maybe.
Well, I
Yeah,
think you might be knowledgeable
she's getting her second story quest?
about traveling across nations because you have information on Yoimiya's story
Oh, let's fucking go.
quest.
I totally do. I was just being a little stinker. Okay, so the Sakoku decree has been repealed for some time now, and
Uh-huh.
Yoimiya has been wanting to go out and see the outside world.
Bro, is it me or are their mics terrible? Hold on.
It has been repealed for some time now, and Yoimiya has been wanting. Okay, so the Sakoku decree has been repealed for some time now.
No, their mics
and
are messed
Yoimiya
up.
has been wanting to go out and see the outside world.
I thought it was
In
just
version
me.
3.7,
It might
the
be.
second act to Yoimiya's Karasius Arata story quest is about to begin.
Woohoo!
She will be embarking on a globe-trotting adventure, heading to Sumeru, the Nation of Wisdom, alongside the Traveler.
Whoop whoop! It's a pretty far trip.
Why Sumeru?
I mean,
of all
personally,
places?
I'm really looking forward to it too. Not that I'm biased or anything.
Yeah, sure.
I seriously cannot wait to experience what happens in the 3.7 update.
Right?
And, uh-huh. And, you know, traveling with a girl is easygoing and cheerful and cool and amazing. Not that I'm biased or anything, as Yoimiya will be
Uh-huh, I get it.
biased or anything.
Mhm.
And I will not say any spoilers. That way our travelers get the chance to explore the story. I'll be good.
Yeah, okay, so Karara kind of sucks, for one thing. I only care for her exploration skill, because that's really good for exploring.
Okay.
But that's it.
That's nice of you.
Thank you. Yes, see? I'm good. But when the time comes, I hope Yoimiya's new story can brighten everyone's day, just like she always does.
Aww.
Of course.
Ding.
Why is
For
she a
sure.
sword?
And we're not biased.
No, not
No.
biased.
So dumb.
None of us.
Could have made a
Just-
dendro.
Honest.
You could have made a dendro catalyst that fights like Hazo, but I guess not.
Honest.
Also, kind of like speaking of honesty, I was honestly wondering what new companions can travelers invite for their teams in version 3.7.
Right. That takes us to our event wishes. I think this is something our travelers are always interested in.
Oh,
so
you think?
For further details about 3.7's event wishes, please direct your attention to the big screen. Ta-da!
No, where did that come from?
Oh, I just remembered that we're today.
Why does this always happen? It literally always happens. Yoimiya is always matched with somebody that she will never get more money off from. You just matched her with Miko. You matched her with Nahito last time. Then you matched her with Kazuha the first time. And that went terribly.
Today's reporters.
Every
What?
time.
Oh,
According to reliable sources, the first half of 3.7's event wishes will boost drop rates for Yoimiya and
Isn't this Miko's like third fucking rerun?
Miko. At the same time,
Oh,
Kirara will
hi.
also be making her debut in these event wishes, so travelers who want Kirara might want to take note. And the second half of version 3.7's event wishes will see Kaidahara Kazuha and Alhaitham getting
Still no Eula. Pro. This is Kazuha's third, fourth, whatever rerun, and Alhaitham's first.
their own reruns.
Sarah,
What
why are you talking like that?
Because
is
we're reporters.
Going on.
Thanks, Sarah. With the help of their companions, we hope that all our travelers will be able to keep happily
There's no 3.8. It fucking better not be. I swear. Fontaine, now.
exploring Tavad. And now to Jenny with the weather.
The weather is still weather.
Oh my god, kill
In
me.
version 3.7.
Okay, cool. Kave Hangout.
Even though he seems super him
I don't
during
really
the
care
hangout,
for
we'll get to
Kave.
know him a lot better.
Oh, we're gonna be besties in no time.
Series 10? Jesus
So
Christ.
travelers interested in learning more about Kaveh
Haven't
will get to
started, like, any of
experience his
those.
stories firsthand in version 3.
We've covered the news stories coming our way. I think we can move on to some news about other fun events coming in version 3.7. What do you think?
I think that's a very good idea.
Oh, is this the one where you can make them?
Oh, I remember this.
However, this event's
No.
gameplay has been upgraded a bit,
No, it's
and the
this one.
development team has specifically designed
No.
some stages for everyone to challenge and get used to
Well, I think it
from the
is.
monolith. And the second will be a coin collecting
Yeah,
field
it
so
is.
that everyone's familiar with.
Okay, yes, so
Kind
fun
of.
story. I'm not the best at collecting coins, so I already know that I'm gonna be a little bit all over the place in this one, so yeah.
That's okay.
As for the third stage, there will be multiple
Oh, wow.
areas
That
available.
looks
and
terrible.
everyone will be able to get a special item.
What the hell just
There will
happened?
be multiple areas available, and everyone will be able to get
It was
a
a
special item.
Crazy transition.
Artificer coins.
I want it.
You're gonna get a lot of them.
Thank you.
These coins will allow people to buy various buffs,
Uh-huh.
everyone to keep their characters alive, capable of engaging them in battle. Or
Oh,
not.
there's so much to do.
Uh-huh.
Having our own domains.
There we
Yes?
go. Yeah, it is the
Yes.
same one. You can create your own.
Aside from different landforms,
I ain't doing
mechanisms, or
that.
coins, travelers can also adjust how many stages are active.
Like,
Uh-huh.
or creative freedom this time around. And sprinkle as much creativity
Yeah, I'm sorry, but this update is just really fucking mid. And that's saying something compared to the last one.
as they can into their design.
As well.
Oh, yeah.
Here. So if there's a stage you caps together,
Yeah.
or they'll be able to share them with others
Really
Amazing.
Mhm.
And it's crazy. It's
out there.
traps.
Oh dear.
Okay, so next, we have a challenge event called the Feast of the Departed Warriors. A mysterious domain has appeared near the Falcon Coast, and its depths are crawling with powerful foes. Travelers will need to rely on their martial prowess to defeat. I thought so too. Let me give a quick overview for anyone who might not have seen this one
Oh.
yet. Thank you, Sam.
Yeah, I was gonna
This
say, this
event
seems...
has 3 types of dangerous adversaries awaiting our travelers.
Seem...
They're
3?
each based on the Thunder Manifestation,
all of them.
Eon Blight conditions to their difficulty multiplier in this challenge, with increased difficulty resulting in greater rewards.
Mhm.
Okay, stopped a little bit, so for a challenge.
Get key rewards and materials by completing the challenge on lower difficulties, and difficulties for a proper fight.
Uh-huh. We've
Next
had that
event.
before.
Okay,
well,
so
that was fast.
this one is another returning event for version 3.7 called Phase Trials Hypothesis. So maybe some of you remember Jammy, the Sumeru researcher who was struggling with his thesis proposal.
No.
Well, this time, he needs your help as observers in an experiment. We're pretty sure all our warm-hearted and friendly travelers will give him a hand. It's upon completion.
Of course we're gonna help you.
right? So, I mean, given our travelers are honorary knights of the Knights of Favonius
Oh my
and
god.
heroes who have a yeah, be just another walk in the park.
When they get enough phase tinctures, they can use
Oh,
them to
this?
enter the time dilation.
Oh, I
and
love this
select
event. The
to
picture
deal
event.
massive damage.
Ooh, mention the damage dealt by this super sense skill is pretty.
Care of a
Uh-huh. Yeah. I love that pic. I like the picture
Okay,
event.
but remember, this event requires so much.
Oh, yay!
Cool.
Get ready.
Whoop whoop. Code is coming right up.
Oh my god, fuck your redemption code already. Okay, that's a nice picture though. It's weird having Alhaitham on there, but whatever.
That's the end of today's report. It seems like all our reporters have returned to the studio now, which means we've reached the conclusion of our program.
This has been so much fun. I can't believe it's over already.
It happened so fast.
I know. I wish we had even more to share. So, how did you all enjoy being on the program today?
Oh my gosh, it has been so cool being on the program, and
Fucking
I
Christ.
can't wait for people to hear Kirara. She's so cute. She is.
So cute.
Seriously, this is so much
You
fun.
read the chat.
I've been wanting to do one of these programs for the longest time, and I'm so excited that I get to be here and talk about Yoimiya. And also, I'm super excited for Julia and Maya to be joining the cast. Welcome, you guys.
Oh
This
my
has been
gosh.
amazing.
This has been so much fun today, and I am just also really excited for these mini games, mini events.
Yeah.
I'm so excited,
Yeah.
especially the Evermotion mechanical painting.
Mini games, big excitement.
Yes, because I just love the puzzles. I just love them.
Don't forget, there's a strange case to investigate at the tournament grounds, so players should be sure to check that out. And yeah, I was happy to join the program with you all and share all these details about version 3.7 with everyone. So hope you all have a fantastic time in the upcoming update.
All right, this is the end of our program. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, guys.
Thank you. I was so hoping for a teaser, for the love of God. What the hell? Wait, are we underwater? That's all you give us? You gotta be fucking kidding me. That's all you gave us? That's it? You gotta be kidding me. That's all you gave us? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Oh my god. You've gotta be fucking kidding me. That is all you gave us. You've got to be fucking kidding me. I'm so upset. Oh my god, if you weren't too busy with all the BS that no one cared about. Oh my god, come on. You gave us like 10 seconds, man. You've gotta be. We look like we're underwater. Kind of. God, the fucking. I hate everything. Oh my god, come on. That's all you gave us? That's it? I'm so upset. I'm so fucking mad. Oh my god, come on. I'm so upset. I'm so fucking upset. Hold the fuck on. Like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Like... God damn it. I don't know why it logs me out of this. I didn't pick up. Like, what the hell, man? I'm gonna tell you right now. I only cared for that bitch's skill, for the exploration. Otherwise, didn't care. 3.7 is gonna be mid as hell, like severely. I won't be surprised if I don't play shit of it. Like, I'll tell you right now, not everyone cares about TCG. I sure as hell don't. That shit is ass. I do not like TCG. And I know I ain't the only one. What the fuck? Why? Bro. Close the fucking window. Are you serious? Like shit. But yeah, not everyone cares for TCG. Not one damn bit. That shit is gonna be awful. I'm sorry. That update is gonna be mid as hell. But let's at least finish this event because it's ending today. And I've kind of been busy with a move, so I couldn't exactly do it. Alright. Yeah, that is gonna be terribly mid. Okay. Okay. I've not played in a little bit. Yeah, this proves it still, because they're giving me this. Yeah, I gotta do this. Oh my god, I have to complete that quest to unlock this? Are you kidding me? Wait a minute. It ended already. That's just great. Oh my god. I don't have the keys to do Baiju's story quest. And I honestly really don't care to do it. Oh, I already opened it. I forgot I already opened it. Yeah, I gotta finish this damn quest. Yeah, I have not explored that big-ass new area, like, at all. Oh, I might as well do that now. The fact that I'm getting this stuff is just crazy. I haven't played this game that much that they gave me a returning bonus. It's fucking wild. I've been playing the shit out of Star Rail, that's why. Yeah, we gotta... Let's do that.
It's a whole lot easier.
So... Yeah, it involves the quest, involves... Oh, wait. Quest involves this damn area that we did not finish over here. So we're gonna go and do that, and yeah. Because I don't really care about Baiju right now. Oh, they're all in Sumeru. Okay. Alright. Yeah, okay. This involves a lot of talking. Because there's no fucking voice acting. Which is just great. Just love when there's no voice acting in games. Okay. You sure we're going the right way? You seem to have been around these parts before. You stand to learn from our Yasnapati and his unflinching calm. To be honest, I'm somewhat nervous. It's just some persistent purple mist, that's all. Sacrifice I must offer. Yeah. You, Pale Flutter, are not as bold as my Yasnapati. The Yasnapati is me. But perhaps one may consider retreating at the slightest sign of danger and a wise choice. That's right, he's in charge of being brave, while Paimon's in charge of being smart. Yeah, okay. That's why we make the best of buddies. Oh, fuck both of you. Uh-huh. I did not give you your title for naught. Do give praise unto my bravery more prey. Uh-huh. Oh my god. Uh-huh. power of the purple mist you witnessed previously in the demons of Dev. Some from the same sort from Mahir's task should have been to keep such wicked powers from running rampant upon this earth. Under the sign of Apoesha, the powers of the two forces wearing here ebb and flow. We party should be dauntless, willing to fight till we ourselves are torn to shreds, but Mahir, I shouldn't wonder if she searches for some way to protect herself, even now conducting some loathsome struggle. Aren't your allies? Are you really going to leave a fellow party here to fate like that? The R and R all help each other out. What a carefree breed. It is no difficult matter. Saving me here, perhaps somebody didn't call it trivial, but we have a mission, difficult idea, different ideals. She must have found some position equal in seclusion and defensibility before using a gray gate to seal both demons and herself in. If she could still move freely, she should be like the Kavrina begging for aid and prostrating herself before all and sundry to earn pity. You plebeians missed the point. Back to the heart of the matter, we did disperse some purple mist, but their root cause remains unresolved. I doubt that she can hold out for much longer. Probably felt falling from a spotless to a simple state, yet desperate to preserve herself. Had the elder not bade me come. So after all, yeah, you do care, bitch. I merely wish to see if that useless fool has any regrets or nothing. If she turns back to us and accepts our aid, perhaps I shall spare her a moment or two. The flower, the star of the songs of praise shall seem less radiant if the green leaves are not there to serve as its foil. What, bitch? Yeah, can we just move on, please? There's way too much talking. Please, thank you. Shit. But, oh yeah, I have to use this fucking thing. I am so mad that I didn't finish that event. It looked fun, too. Seeing everybody fight, I'm so mad I didn't finish. I'm gonna have to watch it. You know what? Yeah, I want to see the ending of that, to be honest. I really do. Give me a second. Give me a second. Fuck, that's loud. Let's see, where the hell did I end up? Saw that. Saw that. I saw that. Saw that. Did I see them? No, I didn't. Okay. I think that's where I stopped.
She went to get water. She'll be back shortly. We basically arrived at the same time, so...
Okay. That's pretty much where it ended.
Oh, we'd like to draw lots again.
You get caught up in something so easily, like drawing lots.
I'm not caught up in anything. Don't make it sound like I take pleasure in having bad luck.
I mean, you clearly do.
Really? Then should I say that you have a curious affinity for drawing lots?
I'll go get the box and slips of paper for the lots. Please wait a moment.
Why is she wearing her Akasha? Wait, no, like straight up. Why is she wearing the Akasha? I thought that shit was shut down.
Oh, here we go again. Let's see how I fare.
I can't stand this bitch. Brief but tense lot drawing. Kave emerges triumphant.
I got it! Did you see that? I won!
Don't clap for him.
Congratulations.
Looks like Kave's luck's taking a turn for the better.
Thanks for the lark,
Finally,
Wit. I appreciate
after
it.
all this time!
It looks like you've been rewarded for your tribulations in the desert. This round's points are yours. And with that, our second round is done. Sino, Layla, and Kave are our victorious contestants. As for the current standings, let me see. Sino and Layla both have 4 points, putting them both in first place. The rest in descending order are Tainari, Faruzan, Kave, and Hakai. The next round will be the final one. I heard that some stalls at the Wisdom Gala are debuting new games, so feel free to drop by if you're interested. Otherwise, see you next round.
It's just the cutscenes. You know, for some reason, it's somehow 2 hours worth. Almost 3.
It feels like something's been on your mind this entire time.
What the hell is Scaramouche doing? That white hair man I saw before the competition. Oh, yeah. The secret conversation we overheard after the first round ended. Oh, shit, I muted it.
I'm on it. I finally found you.
What do you want, Candace? Today.
Finally? Did something happen?
Don't you feel like there's something off about this year's Academia Extravaganza?
Here we go.
When Candace and I were at the cafe earlier, we might have caught sight of some mercs on business. Thing is, they were disguised as tourists here to shop.
Okay, I think it's my headphones are fucked up right now. I don't know what's going on.
No disguise can mask the stench of blood. Just from their suspicious looks, I bet they do dirty work like kidnapping or assassinations.
Okay.
We eavesdropped on them for a while. Their target seems to be someone called Sachin.
Oh, lovely.
Sachin? Isn't that the person who Karina mentioned during the opening ceremony? He's apparently the sponsor behind the competition prizes and the Diadem of Knowledge, but he hasn't shown himself at all.
Sounds like a rich person, all right. It makes sense now. The Eremites have been struggling to make ends meet recently, so a lot of groups have been doing private work that involves the rich. In their words, one gig sets you up for half a year. Just one job like this nets them enough mora to take it easy for a while.
So what they got to do with
The
us?
extravaganza has brought many tourists to Sumeru City all at once, so it's likely that they took advantage of the bustle to sneak in.
So what they got to do with us?
Dia and I wanted to directly capture them, but they were on guard and made some excuse to slip away.
I would have tied him up if it wouldn't have caused a scene.
I mean, looking at you two, I would run away too.
Who's legally supposed to take care of this kind of thing? The Matra or the Core of 30?
Neither, they suck.
If Sino were here, he'd definitely get involved. Why don't we head over to the Academia and tell Amatra? Thanks a million, you two.
It's on our part as well.
Yeah, don't sweat it. The Eremites' reputation is gonna get even worse if these scumbags succeed. But this is Sumeru City. Candace and I don't have as much freedom to act here, so we're leaving this in your hands.
Should you require our aid, come find us at the cafe.
Thanks, Mama Spear.
Paimon's noticed that something's bugging you. Is it the extravaganza? 'Cause Paimon's starting to think that there's more than meets the eye here, too. But thinking like this isn't doing anything.
Find a mantra. Let's
Hello,
go.
both. It's been a while.
Oh, let's go to
Don't have
Ralph.
any issues to report.
I remember you. Tell the situation.
Someone's planning to kidnap Sachin. Goodness. Though I suppose it's not all that surprising.
I'm sorry?
The growing popularity of the extravaganza has given him quite the reputation boost as its sponsor. He's seen as one of these super rich types.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Well, since he's got a target on his back now, shouldn't you send some people to protect him?
To tell you the truth, we've thought about doing just that. However, Sachin apparently prefers to spend most of his time out doing field work, and hardly ever comes back to Sumeru City. No one has been able to contact him. Our only lead is something he once said. Each time the Inter-Darshan Championship is held, I will be watching from close by to choose a suitable person to inherit my estate. Assuming he remains committed to that promise, then he must be right here in the city somewhere. I suspect that the Eremites in question must have heard about that as well, and decided to come here and try their luck.
So, they shouldn't know where Sachin is either, right?
Where
I'd
is there an
assume
estate?
not. Anyway, Mahamatra Saino is still on vacation, so I'll handle this. Don't you worry. A couple of kidnappers aren't gonna get very far in Sumeru City these days.
Yeah,
I have my ways of forcing them out into the open.
Sure.
All of that said, if you're interested in Sachin's story, why don't you try tracking him down as well?
Didn't you just tell us not to worry about
The sooner we
it?
ascertain his whereabouts, the quicker we can act to ensure his safety. I mean, you could task all the Matra and the whole Corps of 30 with someone's protection, but if the client doesn't show themselves, there's nothing we can do to help them.
Fair point. Guess we should start searching for him too, but where should we start?
Not sure have any information on the motherfucker?
None, I'm afraid. He's never committed any crimes or broken academic protocol, so we don't have a very detailed file on him.
You got money.
I've heard that Alhaitham has now stepped down from his post as acting Grand Sage and is back to being the scribe again. Maybe it's worth checking to see if he knows anything.
Why would we? Of course.
Yeah. Okay, we'll head back to the Hey, Nilu, have you seen Alhaitham anywhere?
Alhaitham? Why? What is it?
Bitch, where's Alhaitham?
We're trying to track down someone and we need him to pull up some records for us.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I don't know where he went.
What?
He's always the first to leave after the competition ends, and he never tells anyone where he'll be going.
Huh. Yeah, actually, that sounds about right for him.
Let me think. To be honest, he doesn't seem very interested in the extravaganza, so
I wonder
he
why.
probably doesn't stick around longer than he has to.
I wonder why.
To him, being a commentator is just extra work he was roped into. Do you guys know of any places he'd go after work?
Maybe home?
Ooh, maybe. Paimon remembers that his house isn't that far from here, so we might as well check it out.
My headphones are fucking up.
Let's try knocking.
Knock.
No answer?
Watch Kave open the door.
Home. Hello? Alhaitham? Are you in? We need your help with something.
I heard that at my door.
You two?
Oh god, what do you want, Kave?
Oh, Kave, you're home.
Come on in. I'll get the door for you.
Okay.
We didn't hear a peep when we first knocked. We thought no one was home.
Well, I can't be too careful. If someone from the academia came here looking for Alhaitham, and I opened the door for them without thinking, before long the whole city would know that I'm living here.
Why does that matter?
You're pretty conscientious about this, huh? So, what happens if someone comes inside looking for him while you're at home?
It's fine, as long as I stay in my own room. Anyway, why would someone just barge in here looking for him? Most people have better things to do.
Oh, we do.
Fair enough. So do you know where he is at the moment?
What do you think? Who knows what he does in his free time? All that matters to me is that he's out of the house.
Did you have a quarrel or something? Like...
I wouldn't call it that. He's just incapable of saying anything pleasant at all.
Yeah, whatever.
I told him how the second round went. I won the lot draw, remember? Because of good karma, of course. My luck's on the rise. But him, being him... You wouldn't believe what he said after I was done talking! You're always quick to remind me that you're my upperclassman, and yet you do not problem solve in the manner becoming of an upperclassman. This begs the question of why we attach prestige to seniority at all. What does he mean, manner becoming of an upperclassman? What, am I supposed to earn the title of upperclassman now?
Yeah.
And he didn't stop there. He said... I'd encourage you to reflect on why you've ended up having to rely on luck every round. Frankly, it's incomprehensible to me how you've managed to make it to this age without acknowledging the proverbial elephant in the room of your life.
Well, damn.
Yeah, that does sound like something Alhaitham would say.
I've had it with him. Every time I talk to him, it's the same way. He finds a way to infuriate me every single time. Anyway, the disdain is very much mutual between us, so I'll be moving out as soon as possible. I'm actually packing my things right now. He'll have to get used to doing his own cleaning and tidying from now on.
I don't think he
See those
cares.
perfectly hung paintings on the walls? They're coming with me too. If his life wasn't utterly devoid of artistic sensibility already,
Don't look
it
at the camera.
certainly will be after today.
Don't look at me.
Wait, you're moving out already? But the competition isn't even over yet. How can you afford it?
Well, obviously I can't just yet. I'm just packing early to get ahead of the game. I've got my new place picked out already. The moment I have my hands on the prize money, I'm going to buy it and move my things right in. It'll take me 3 days tops to move out of here for good. I now know what I have to do to achieve this goal. No matter what happens in the third round, I will win. I will emerge triumphant. You'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll be rooting for you. But are you sure you'll be alright?
In what way?
Layla said that she thinks you'll get caught up in internal conflict.
The hell does that mean?
Meaning what exactly? Oh, don't tell me you think I have serious personality flaws too.
Or you have flaws.
We didn't say that. But think about it. You say you want to win, but you also turned Farozan down when she offered to give you her points. Plus, you took it upon yourself to help those desert foxes.
Wait, what's so unusual about all that? I gave you my reasons. I would have felt guilty otherwise. Where's the conflict in that?
Yeah, I'm not seeing it either. Why would you feel guilty?
Well, when you put it like that, yes, why indeed? It's a good question. I guess it's just in my nature. Plus, if I just did nothing, then there'd be no escaping the blame if something bad came of it later down the line.
Oh my god.
But thinking like that all the time must make your life so exhausting. Not to mention that by helping out, you put yourself at risk. Fainting in the middle of the desert, for example. Was that really worth it?
It's complicated. Look, let's maybe leave this conversation for another time.
Let's not.
What was it you needed Alhaitham's help with, anyway?
Look up Sachin.
Sachin? Huh. He did actually mention a Sachin recently. I remember he brought a few documents home that day. He was thinking out loud as he looked through them, making some notes and doodling as he went. He even suggested that I should take a look, but I didn't. Give me a moment. Let me go find them. Ah, this is the one. Here, take it.
You sure he'd be okay with this?
With taking liberties? He's certainly okay with helping himself to my beer whenever he pleases. And anyway, he did ask me if I wanted to read his notes. I didn't see the point at the time, so he just left them on the side. He doesn't leave documents lying around unless he's okay with other people reading them. It's fine, I promise.
Cool, if you say so. Okay, let's see what he's got on Sachin.
That's a very weird team. The hell? Oh my fucking god. We're not much. I am not reading this.
A lot of information. Paimon's getting a headache. So, to sum up, Sachin put the academia in charge of managing his estate and went off to do research, right? He even said that if he really liked one of the contestants, he wouldn't just give them a reward, but his entire estate as well. Oh, that must be worth heaps and heaps of mora.
What? Are you serious? All of Sachin's wealth, that's more than I could spend in a lifetime, surely. Heck, if I got chosen, I'd be able to pay off all my debts, then buy a new place, and still have cash to burn. I could build another Palace of Alcazar's Array, except this time, I'd make it 10 times bigger. Oh, then there's that new project in Port Ormos, of course. The bridge renovation. To do it properly would take upwards of...
Hey, snap out of it! You're getting way ahead of yourself there, mister.
You're right. First, I need to focus on winning and moving out of this place.
Huh? Wait a moment. There's a loose slip of paper tucked in between these pages. Did Alhaitham write this? It looks like he was jotting ideas down as he was thinking things over. Let's see. Two phrases have been circled. Sachin dead or alive, unknown. And knowledge. Some of this stuff is just plain incomprehensible. Is this written in some other language?
Let me see. Huh. I recognize this script. Give me a second. Lofty ideals may provide no defense at all against nihilism, but perhaps little decisions can. That's a rough translation anyway. I can't guarantee it's 100% accurate. There's another smaller line of text underneath. Why would he bring that up?
Wow, it's so cool that you can actually read this script!
Kinda has
We
to.
worked together on a project once when we were students. The title was Decoding the Runes and Architectural Philosophy of the Ruins of King Deshret's Civilization. I had to familiarize myself a little with this script at the time.
Oh, interesting.
That is a long-ass title.
So, any idea what Alhaitham meant by all this?
Who knows? The way his mind works is one of the great mysteries of the world.
Fair enough. Well, guess we've learned all we can here.
Let's hope my boy made some progress.
Yeah, he better catch those crooks. But until then...
Yeah, head off for a stroll. Yeah, I definitely did not finish Act 2. Alright, Act 3. Start that shit.
Paimon just heard that the Matra have arrested some Eremites who snuck into the city. Maybe they were the ones plotting to kidnap Sachin.
This
Let's
team...
go to the Academia and check with Ara.
This team is so weird.
Sorry, I was just about to send someone to inform you. I only just finished interrogating the suspects.
What did you find out?
Well, lots of unexpected details, let's put it that way. The mercs themselves were surprisingly easy to catch. We just had someone dress up as Sachin and they took the bait. But then it starts to get messy.
So wait, you knew what he looked like?
During the interrogation, we learned that they were hired by Sachin's own child.
I'm sorry?
What? Why would someone want to kidnap their own father? What's up with that?
It's anybody's guess at this point. In any event, apparently the guys we caught are just the tip of the iceberg. Most of them are still snooping around outside the city. We're diverting manpower as we speak to try and round them all up. Would you like to come along?
Sure, let's go get to the bottom of all this.
Boss, we got more company.
Look, we were just doing what we were paid to do. You're punishing the wrong people here. You want the real culprit? It's this guy. He hired us to kidnap Sachin.
What happened? Who beat you all up?
Wait, you mean you aren't with them?
With who? Who did this?
First there was this flying brat. Didn't bother asking any questions, just started throwing punches. After that, some guy wearing green came along and interrogated us for a bit.
I've got the confirmation I needed. This is the one who masterminded this whole plot. Giovanni, Sachin's son. If you have any questions for him, now's your chance to ask them. When you're done, I'm arresting them all and taking them back to the Academia for further interrogation.
Oh my god.
So why did you hire people to kidnap Sachin?
What do you think? 20 years ago, he upped and left to go and live a carefree life, not giving a second thought for my welfare. As if that's not bad enough already, he went and put his entire fortune in the care of the Academia, along with a contract saying that one day he'd pass it all on to a genius he admired.
But not you.
That's my inheritance. By rights. You expect me to sit back and watch it go to someone else? If he won't give me what's mine, I'll just have to take it from him.
Are you seriously planning to...
Of course! Didn't he say he would be here somewhere, watching the championship from the shadows? So, I figured I'd get some people to nab him. Then I make him change the contract. And if the Academia doesn't agree to hand over the goods, I make him publicly announce that I'm his chosen genius.
Yeah, some plan. Did you find him?
No. The old fart knows how to stay hidden. I'll give him that. He's probably cooped up somewhere watching all this go on and laughing to himself. I already thought he'd gone mad 20 years ago. And who knows what a madman's truly capable of.
What do you know of the Diadem of Knowledge?
Diadem of Knowledge? You mean that thing he donated to the Academia? Well, I can tell you that it's very expensive. He sold a lot of assets to purchase it back in the day. Weird things started happening after he brought it home, too. For example, sometimes we'd hear a high-pitched voice coming from the storage room. Also, before donating it to the academia, he once shut himself in that same storeroom and researched it non-stop for days. Something was already seriously wrong with him by that point. Nothing he did shocked me.
What do you mean, something wrong with him?
I only have a vague memory of it, since I was very young at the time. But I have the impression that he went out into the desert for research and didn't return for many years. When he finally did return, he was a changed person. He would mumble incomprehensibly and write essays day and night.
Oh, kind of like Layla.
I asked if I could see what he'd written, but he chased me out of the room. Later, he went out somewhere and took his written essays with him. When he got back, he signed his contract with the academia. Part of me wonders whether he'd already stopped being my father by that point. Perhaps the man we called Sachin was a demon from the desert who was wearing his skin.
Okay, you can stop now. You're creeping Paimon out.
You can believe me or not. Doesn't matter to me. I told you all I know. But if you do see Sachin, tell him this for me. Whatever it is that he's researching out there, he'll always be garbage in my eyes.
Lovely.
You finished? In that case, come with us. Well, we finally caught the guy behind all this. Thanks for providing us with the critical information. Do you still have any lingering concerns?
The diadem of fucking knowledge.
Yeah! Al-Haytham's notes do mention that item.
Scribe Al-Haytham looked into this matter. Understood. Well, if you believe there to be an issue with the diadem, I'd suggest contacting the organizers and getting them to pause the competitions while we investigate.
That makes sense. Okay then, let's get back to the venue. We need to tell Karina what's going on.
Where have you been? I looked everywhere for you. The third round's already started.
We were out capturing some bad guys who wanted to kidnap Sachin. But that's not important right now. We think there might be something wrong with the Diadem of Knowledge, and we'd like to investigate it.
The diadem? That seems unlikely.
Bitch.
The Diadem of Knowledge has been used in every extravaganza over the last 2 decades, always without incident. Why has this come up now?
New information.
This is pretty serious. Let me think. Okay, here's the situation. The diadem is currently in Mount Ima Forest. We moved it there before the third round began. In the third round, contestants have to go into Mount Ima Forest, find the diadem, bring it back, and place it on the stand.
That's so dumb.
The first person to do this gets 4 points.
Oh my god.
Considering how close the scores are between our contestants, whoever wins this round is very likely to be the winner of the whole competition.
No.
As such, I suspect competition to be very fierce. You might not make it in time.
No, because 2 of them have 4 points. So that's not no.
I'll mark the diadem's location for you. Please head there immediately.
Is the forest interfering with it? Ugh. Let's just go grab the diadem.
The fuck?
Al-Haytham, Nilu, have you seen any of the other contestants?
No. No one's completed the task yet. Why? Has something happened?
There might be a problem with the diadem. Oh, but Al-Haytham, you must know something about it, right?
Whatever do you mean?
Alright.
You! Forget it! We'll go find it first. We'll ask you again later.
Whatever do you... Man, fuck you. He loves being so facetious with shit, and it's so annoying. This dumbass.
Already take it? Well, we might as well head back and see if anyone's turned it in.
This dumbass drowned in, like, no foot water. Like, what was that? Oh, here's the cutscene.
Looks like Layla sees the diadem. But getting to the goal won't be easy.
way.
Like, where? That's just cheating. Got his ass.
Horizon's device has gone haywire.
The competition is heating up. Oh. And here's Kaveh bringing up the rear.
Squeak! Did he just...
It's Kaveh's toolbox! Throwing the diadem to its owner.
Yes, that's right. Put the diadem in place, and you shall gain all you desire.
Who are you? I need you to get out of my head!
I am confident that you will not disappoint me. What just happened to me?
Something's wrong.
Yeah, now you guys realize something's wrong? Okay.
At long last, someone to inherit my estate, and with it, my research. Come, Kaveh. Come to me, my child.
How do you know my name?
For real?
Who are you?
How did he know his name?
I am Sachin. Well, to be precise, I am but a fragment of Sachin's mind. Fate is a curious thing. Seeing you reminds me of another I once met. But you are made of sterner stuff than he. More cognizant of the trials and tribulations of this world. It is you who are worthy to inherit all that I once owned. We meet for the first time, children. But what I mean to say now is of utmost importance. So please, pay attention and bear witness. You have all performed outstandingly in this Interdashon Championship. The Academia has many rare talents among its ranks, and you are the creme of the creme.
Okay. Weird analogy.
But if I were to choose a successor, I would choose you, Kaveh. Not only because you were victorious, but also due to our similarities in character.
I don't know about all that.
Me? Similar to you?
Why, yes. Both of us have the misfortune to be idealists. And that is the source of our misery. 28 years ago, I came to the desert and lived there for 8 full years. What do you think I saw there? Alas, endless strife and slaughter.
Today.
Conflict over water sources. Robbing of merchant caravans. Exploitation of the people relentlessly, day after day. Beyond the wall of Samiel lay a completely different world from the one I knew.
That it did.
The things I witnessed there tormented me greatly. I wished desperately to find a way to save them.
So, did you find a way?
As a Vahumana scholar, I tried to use Vahumana knowledge to find the answer.
Where are the others?
I researched history and anthropology, performed countless experiments on human nature.
Okay.
And even sought out the scholars living deep in the desert who called themselves the Lost Darshan. But in the end, I found that the answer I sought simply did not exist. It was not possible to simply assign blame for these transgressions to any one party, for the sins are carved into humanity's very nature. Our nature begets conflict, and conflict begets destruction. This is the inexorable truth.
Inexorable.
The aim of my research was to draw lessons from history. But what I discovered was that history offers no such guidance. Things can only ever go from bad to worse. After this realization, I could no longer see the meaning in anything that I had ever learned. Consumed by an overwhelming sense of emptiness, I could no longer bear to face life.
Okay.
And so, I decided to bring my life to an end.
Jesus Christ.
But before I went through with it, a strange twist of fate led me to come into the possession of this diadem, which has the ability to preserve part of one's consciousness. Into it, I placed my experiences before requesting that the academia manage my estate.
As I thought, the contract you signed with the academia was in essence your will. But if you'd given up hope on this world, why did you feel the need to do this?
I mentioned that I had performed a great many experiments concerning human nature. You may regard this as the very last experiment of them all. The academia has no shortage of genius talents, nurturing the brightest minds of every generation. And so, with a handsome reward to draw out the worthiest of individuals, my hope was that one day I would find one who could untangle the mystery of human nature once and for all, and help to move the world onto a better path.
I see. So you desired a successor who was not only a genius, but who also understood the suffering of ordinary people. Such a person would have a clearer understanding of humanity, society, and the world.
Huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, huh?
But did you ever consider that wealth numbs the human heart to the pain in the world? Even an idealist may be incapable of following through on your wishes after inheriting your wealth.
You are highly intelligent, yet you are not the sort of person who would understand my line of thinking. To me, this is also part of the experiment. Part of my investigation into human nature.
He said, you're smart, but you're not on my level of smart. What kind of stupid shit?
To an indulgence my successor suffers as a consequence of my research, or succumbs to an indulgence in pleasure-seeking.
Wow.
My research will have progressed.
So you don't care if the fucking successor fails, your research still goes on. That's dickish.
I grieve the fundamental sickness of the world. I regret the unbearable weight of its history. And I lament the research that I failed to complete.
Well, no one told you to take your life.
And this, Kaveh, my dear child, is why you will be of great utility to me.
Okay. No.
You're absolutely certain that you want to give me everything you owned? For me to do with as I please?
I have faith in what I see in you. Now wear the diadem, Kaveh, and complete the journey that I could not.
And you better not put that shit on. Okay, do not.
Will the verdict I reached cause you suffering? Or will this newfound wealth numb your heart?
He wasn't staggering and stumbling a second ago. I'm not understanding.
I look forward to your answer. All of my research materials are being stored at...
Thank you.
Huh?
I've heard enough. My life's enough of a mess already. The last thing I need is more suffering. Keep your Mora. I don't need it. Didn't you say that you saw a lot of people in pain? Well, if that's the case, then your wealth can go to them.
Uh-huh.
I guess that'll be the end of that.
Well, you did win. The man...
Are you alright? Any physical discomfort?
Where the hell were you at? Like,
I'm fine.
Where were you that whole time?
Thanks, Tainari. Don't worry about me.
Well, he won, anyway.
Don't push yourself too hard.
Oh, shut up.
Kaveh.
Kaveh may have broken the diadem, but he successfully completed the task prior to that.
Uh-huh.
According to the rules, this makes him the victor of round 3. Points-wise, this also makes him the winner of the Interdarshan Championship.
Whoa.
As the champion and Sachin's personally designated successor, Kaveh has obtained the rights to inherit the entirety of his estate.
Well, he doesn't want it.
For the avoidance of doubt, can you confirm that it is your intention to donate all of Sachin's wealth?
Like I said, he thought that the world is a bad place. Well then, let's use what he left behind to change it for the better.
You better keep a little piece of change for yourself to get your own place.
Protecting the world will achieve nothing. He and I, we're not the same.
Yeah, I'm like...
All right. As the scribe, I will make a record of this incident on file.
Like, the dude just met him as a ghost. Like, the fuck?
The sages will contact you in person for details on how exactly Sachin's estate is to be used.
That sounds fine.
It's called sell that shit.
I don't know if his research findings were right, nor would I know how to finish his research for him.
Yeah, especially because it was in the same school.
What I do know is that by ending this here, no contestants will have to suffer. We won't be the last. There will be more championships to come, and countless future scholars will follow in our footsteps.
I hate how perfectly the clouds parted when he looked up.
Championships to come.
The shade.
And countless future scholars will follow in our footsteps.
That was perfect.
Sachin's words can only cause pain, but not anymore. No one else has to hear them now.
Mm-hmm.
We're all scholars here. I know full well that shutting down his views like this is autocratic and arrogant. Fine by me. I'll bear that responsibility.
Yeah, you're so mature.
It's the least I can do. And, well, it's the only thing I can do.
Mm-hmm.
Well said. What you've expressed is a sense of justice and idealism that many aspire to, but few dare follow through with. I say this despite the fact that, in my view, it's quite ridiculous. You have long been aware of what your flaws are, but your pride alone prevents you from admitting it.
Mm-hmm.
Nevertheless, your perspective is well suited to appearing in a victory speech. Contestant Kaveh, on behalf of the organizing committee, it is my honor to congratulate you on your victory.
No, fuck off.
What? Please. I don't need your insincere praise.
Honestly.
Anyway, this isn't the time or place for debates. Keep your commentary focused on the competition, not my views.
Congratulations, Kaveh. Also, you'll need to prepare for the award ceremony.
Looks like the ceremony will be held at the main venue. Let's head over and check it out.
Thank you all for your excellent performance. And that brings this year's Interdarshan Championship to a close.
Yeah, fuck off.
Finally, it gives me great pleasure to invite our champion, Kaveh, to the stage to receive his award.
I still don't understand why Scaramouche was here. I just don't understand. They have all 30 minutes extra on this. What the hell?
Typically at this point, we would crown our champion with the diadem as well as presenting them with their award.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
However, we have just received word that Kaveh has inherited Sachin's estate and made the decision to donate it all to charitable causes.
Mm-hmm.
Sachin's estate is getting donated?
So much, Mora. And he gave it all up?
Yeah, like a real person would,
Kaveh's
dickhead.
generosity will give many struggling families the chance to change their lives for the better.
Yeah, think about that, dickheads.
Of course, without the diadem and prize money to present, this makes the award ceremony a little more concise than expected. Would you like to say a few words, Kaveh? I'm sure many of our audience, like myself, are curious to learn why you decided to give all this wealth away.
I'm not entirely sure what I should say under these circumstances. I'm glad to have won, even though I'd say luck played a big part in that. As for why I want to give the Mora away, I don't support Sachin's views, and I don't want to take his Mora. With a lot of things in life, people need to experience them for themselves. It shouldn't be up to one person to make a judgment on. Not him, and not me either. Anyway, this isn't really the time and place for such weighty and complicated topics. So, I guess that's all. I'll leave it there. Thanks very much.
Okay,
Oh,
bye.
Just one moment.
Oh.
While this is a short and sweet award ceremony, we do still have a prize to present you with.
Oh, yeah.
Please take this limited edition
Aw.
Genius Invocation TCG card.
Oh, poor Sino.
Additionally, your champion status will be logged in your record. This means that the sages will give priority consideration to any future project proposals you submit.
Oh, God. Wait, you can ask them to build you a house.
All right, I'll take the card. But as for project proposals, forget it.
What?
In that case, I declare the award ceremony over. Let's give our champion Kaveh one last big round of applause.
With 6 people.
I still don't really get it. The sum of Mora would have been enough for me to live in luxury for my entire life.
Yeah, there's a difference. It's called being a fucking generous person, you self-centered bitch.
That just means you're not strange enough to understand the way that geniuses think. Come on, we've still got the whole Wisdom Gala to explore.
Self-centered bitch. Sino, what you thinking about?
Glad that's over. I think I'm quite good at giving speeches, but this one was just so tiring.
Do you mean that you're still exhausted from the competition?
Why do I feel like the card is just Sino?
Honestly, you don't look happy at all, but whatever else happened, you're the champion, you know? Don't you think you should be proud of that?
I suppose. Oh, wait. Sino said he wanted the card, didn't he? And now I have it, right here.
You don't play TCG, do you?
Give it to him? But if it's a rare one, you should be able to make a tidy sum of more off it.
Why would I do that? It's of no use to me whatsoever. I may as well just give it to him. Could you pass it on to him for me when you next see him?
Why not just do it? He's right there.
Whoa, this is a super big deal. You should do it yourself. Come on, let's go find Sino.
He's right there.
Huh? But I was gonna rest for a while longer.
What?
Hey, stop pulling my hair!
What the hell? I did not expect that.
For a while longer.
What the fuck? How did they do that?
Hey, stop pulling my hair!
I did not expect that. What the hell? I did not expect that. My man's just standing here the whole time. Thinking about something.
I'm still thinking about the Sachin issue. What brings you here?
Well, they gave me this limited edition Genius Invocation card, and I figured you'd have more use for it than I.
But it's a limited edition. Are you sure you want to give it to me?
Just take the fucking card.
What else would I do with it? I have no use for it.
But it's limited edition. Kaveh, are you in trouble?
Oh my god.
You don't have to do all this. Just tell me what's wrong and I will help.
Just take the fucking card.
That's not what I meant at all. Yes, I have all sorts of problems, but that has absolutely nothing to do with this card. I'll figure my own issues out by myself.
All right. In that case, I accept your generosity.
Quivered.
But now that I realize that you have no concept of its value, I cannot simply take it from you.
Oh my god.
How about this? I shall buy it from you at a fair price. Namely, the price that the previous limited edition card sold for.
Oh god.
Oh, come on. It's just one card. How much could it really be worth?
Uh-oh.
1 million more at the very least.
Holy shit.
How much?
1 million more?
If you feel that's too low, I can go a little higher.
You got that kind of cash?
1 million more for a card? But you already have a whole bunch of these, shiny ones, don't you? I saw your deck last time we played.
Not every card is this valuable, and some cards are exquisitely designed, but not rare.
Huh. Well, I guess they must pay you plenty to be General Mahamatra if you're splashing out on things like this.
For real.
But really, it's fine. I'd feel bad taking Mora from a friend.
Okay, so we're getting nowhere here.
Don't feel bad. I save a lot. I can spare the Mora for this card.
I swear, like, 1,000,000 Mora is like a penny to him. What the...
You don't spend all your savings on your hobbies, do you? You should watch that, you know. You definitely don't want to end up borrowing money in a moment of impulsivity. Living with debt is miserable.
Uh-huh.
Sounds like you're speaking from personal experience. I guess you've been through a lot?
Uh-huh.
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh, fuck you.
In that case, maybe you're the one who should be listening to your advice.
Yeah.
In any case, I, Sino, will take this precious card, and it shall join the deck of destiny.
Oh my fucking god.
Kaveh, come with me in a few moments to collect the Mora. Thanks to you, I have achieved my goal for participating in this tournament.
I fucking hate this kid.
All right, if you insist. Far be it from me to refuse your courtesy any further. Well, at least I'll be able to keep on top of my bills this month.
This month? It's 1,000,000.
Maybe I'll even have some left over. In fact, let me treat you all to a meal later. Bring Tainari and Kale, too.
Well, this is what they call all's well that ends well. Check in with them, shall we? Paimon wonders how haters and all.
Yeah, can we please go talk to Scaramouche?
I'm telling you.
Oh my
you
god.
can't go wrong taking advice from me on what to wear.
Oh my god.
Back in the day, my fashion style was considered cutting edge by everyone in the academia.
I cannot stand you.
Well, then, sure, Madame Farzan.
Oh my god.
Maybe you could pick out a few fashionable outfits for us.
She's a kid. Please stop calling her madam.
Farzan, Niru!
Exactly. You see how fucking Paimon does not call her madam? Like, no one cares. Fuck you.
Even Dia and Candace are here! What are you all up to?
Yay, all the bitches.
Candace and I bumped into these two while we were strolling through the streets. Madame Farzan here's pretty friendly.
No, she's not.
When she heard that we were buying clothes, she decided to give us some help.
Oh my god.
I don't really see anything I'm familiar with. Never mind. We can purchase some textiles and make the clothes ourselves. Let's go with the plain fabric as our base.
I don't care.
Flowers.
Exactly.
Oh, and some green leaves.
You sure that's the latest style?
Wait.
On. Oh, and some green leaves.
What the fuck?
Oh, wait a sec. You sure that's the latest style? That sounds a lot like what the older folks back home would wear.
Yeah.
Don't worry. This style is a timeless classic.
No, it's not.
No thanks. This is actually sounding pretty weird.
Yeah, but that happens when you're talking to a bitch that was encased in a tomb for 100 years.
Wait. Madame Farzan's right. That style is a classic. It used to be mainstream fashion. But these days, there's some other options too. If you don't mind, how about I pick some clothes out for everyone? It's not often that we get to meet up, especially since Candace rarely makes it to Sumeru City. Also, I know a few places where I can get a great bargain.
Yeah, because it's you.
Sure. One always has to keep on top of what the youth of today are into.
Oh my god, fuck you.
Madame Farazan? Come quick, she's over here.
Who are you?
She's like,
We're new in the academia.
Who are you, bitch?
We saw all the amazing things you did during the competition. Do you have any classes we could sign up for?
Why do you sound drunk?
Of course I do. And you're both very welcome to join.
That's great! Weeks.
I'm from Haravatat.
Art and machines. Wait, sorry. I remember now. You were representing the Haravatat Darshan in the championship. Oh, their classes are so boring, though. I'm sorry, ma'am. Let me know if you run any other classes in the future. I'll be there.
Okay.
I knew it. What about you? Aren't you going to leave with your friend?
I think you're amazing, Madame Farazan, and I'd like to learn from you for a while, if possible. I can take the class you're teaching as an option. Look forward to learning from you.
I see. You're a good egg, child. Don't worry.
She has a name.
And I promise you, you will get the best teaching available.
Oh my god, fuck off.
Thank you.
cool. Bye. Fucking nerds.
I don't quite understand what happened there, but congratulations, I think.
Paimon, would you two like to come and pick out some clothes?
No.
Sorry, we can't. We've got a meal with Kaveh later. Have any of you seen Hat Guy or Layla?
I don't know where Hat Guy went. We just saw Layla not too long ago with students, so we didn't get a chance to speak with her.
They must be the ones who voted for her to enter the competition, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go take a peek.
Yeah, they voted for her for nothing. For her to lose.
Classic floor.
I don't care about their clothes. Not one bit do I care about that.
I'm sorry, everyone. I could have done better in the third round.
It's okay.
Oh, stop it. If you're going to beat yourself up after doing as well as you did, how bad does that make us look, huh? Heck, it's not like any of us had the guts to enter the championship.
Yeah, it's called you're not main characters, that's why.
I didn't see the whole thing, but you were the only contestant who scored points in both the first 2 rounds, right?
Yeah.
And I heard that you actually found the diadem first in round 3. You came so close to winning the competition.
Aw, I just got lucky, I think.
Yeah, you sleepy
That
bitch.
can't be true. You had some really stiff competition out there. The renowned Tainari from Amorta, even Sino the General Mahamatra was there. You're amazing, all of you. Getting points off them is a huge achievement. The way I see it, people aren't exaggerating one bit with the nicknames they give you. You are a genuine genius.
I don't see how that third part had anything to do with being smart, but okay.
Aw, thanks a lot. But I really don't think I qualify as a genius. In the second round, for instance, I dozed off and somehow found myself beside the device when I came to.
Ah, come on, don't be so hard on yourself. We've decided we're taking you out to celebrate, and that's final.
Bitch, free meal, yes.
Let's go. Cheer up, Layla. The rest of today's all about you.
Well,
Looks like things are going well for Layla. This is great. We haven't seen Hat Guy since the end of the competition.
oh my god.
Oh well.
No, oh well. So we got like 10 minutes on this, 20 minutes on this
Sure
shit.
you have enough to cover this. Don't blow it all at once.
I don't think you realize how
Don't
much he
worry.
got.
I budgeted very carefully, and this is well within my means.
I'm sorry, how much is this food if he got $1 million and Tainari's asking him that? He got $1 million from Sino.
Anyway, I've lost count of how many times you've treated me. It's high time I return the favor.
Well, Tainari doesn't know that he gave him $1 million.
Oh, Traveler, Paimon, over here.
Bitch, I'm not seeing extra seats. Oh, yeah, I am.
To see the other contestants. How's everyone doing?
Farazan found herself a student, and Layla's classmates are bowled over by how well she did. We couldn't find Hat Guy, though. Who knows where he's gone?
Alhatham's gone missing in action, too. The one time I'm actually in a good enough mood to treat him to a nice meal, he disappears without a trace.
Well, when you look at the tables, we ain't got enough seats anyway.
That guy. Where the heck could he have gone? He can do what he wants. Now, let's eat.
Y'all share delicious shit.
You shocked me a little when you hurled the diadem to the ground. On further reflection, of course, it made sense, but at the time I was expecting at least some amount of deliberation.
Nah.
Sachine's voice started talking to me inside my head from the moment I picked it up. I could feel his emotions, too. It was a mix of despair and horror swirling around inside my mind. He bombarded me with his ideas relentlessly, like he was trying to brainwash me. It gave me a splitting headache that only got worse as he went on. Like I was saying at the time, his views are not necessarily completely without value. But if all his research does is lead to misfortune, then we're probably better off without it.
If his forbidden research were to spread in a harmful form and cause people to suffer, the Madra would step in and ban it.
Yeah, we already had enough with forbidden knowledge. Let's not deal with it anymore, please.
I think you did the right thing.
Hi, Kale.
I suppose another way to approach it would have been to claim that you agreed to inherit his research, but give up the research as soon as you've inherited the wealth.
That's stupid.
But that wouldn't have been your style.
That's
I won't
corny as hell. Why would you do that?
comment on his theories or experiments, but I don't believe that he was careless in his choice of candidate. He chose you. That means he knew what he was doing.
Perhaps. I just think that if you accept someone else's things, you should honor their wishes.
That's a good thing.
Thank you.
It means that you have integrity.
Thank you. I'm like, can she talk, please?
Thank you, oh my god, thank you. See, you get me, Kale.
Yeah, that's funny. Let me hear that again.
Thank you, oh my god, thank you. See, you get me, Kale.
That's funny.
It's a good thing Alhaitham isn't here right now. He'd be quick to explain why you're wrong.
Seems like you always include him in the conversation, even when he isn't here.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. No dinner with Kaveh is complete without a few words about Alhaitham.
Oh, yeah.
I sense that Alhaitham has in fact been here with us all along.
I don't know about all that.
Here? Where? Why didn't you tell me?
Oh, my God.
He lives rent-free in each of our hearts.
Oh, my fucking God. I get the joke that you just did there. What the hell was that? Why did it sound like a... Why does it sound like a skeleton? They just cannot.
That was horrifying. It literally sent chills down my spine.
Oh, is that what that was?
You didn't say that before we started eating. That would have killed the mood in a heartbeat.
Alright, enough about Alhaitham. Tainari, did you achieve what you wanted out of the championship?
I did. In the first round, in fact. Word of mouth proved very effective. I spoke to a handful of people, they told their friends, and so on. Now, a record number of people have signed up to attend the next lecture. Oh, are you free next month? You should come along. Maybe even say a few words.
About what? I don't know the first thing about anything Amorta related.
Just play to your strengths. For instance, you could talk about the distinguishing features of Rain.
That's cool. Nerd talk.
Oh,
wait, hold on.
Everyone not to chop down too many trees the next time they're building a house.
Oh, well, that's no problem. Sure, I'll make time. Has everyone had enough to eat? I can order more if anyone's still hungry.
No.
I'm full. Thanks. I'm super full, too. If only we could eat like this every day.
No. You do when you're with me, you fat bitch.
Yeah, we should do this more often. Work will always be there, but seeing friends is important too.
Got like 15 minutes still.
This is a good restaurant. Let's definitely come here again.
It's a tavern.
Sounds
It's a difference.
Good. We should pick a few other places as backup options, though.
There's 2 restaurants.
Places around here too?
There's 2 restaurants in this whole city.
Kaveh, do you have plans after this?
I was thinking of maybe going to the academia for some alone time.
Uh-oh.
Nothing set in stone, though. Why do you ask?
Okay.
Since everyone is free, why don't we play a few matches of Genius Invocation TCG?
Eager to show off your new limited edition card, are you?
Not to show off. This is my way of thanking you for your help. Only my best friend will have the honor of seeing this card's debut play.
Who was that?
All right, sure. I didn't bring my deck with me, though, so I'll need to borrow one.
Actually, Master, I made a new one a few days back.
Don't tell me you've been spending all your study hours playing cards.
Oh my god.
Come on, no need to be so stern. They do say that your innate interests are your best teacher, don't they?
That was it?
It looks like this Inter-Darshan Championship's a wrap. All that stuff with Sachin and the diadem got sorted too. Have you...
Still got 15 minutes left.
Sachin said that he placed his research materials at somewhere beginning with... but Kaveh smashed the diadem of knowledge before he could finish. It might be dangerous if someone finds his old... Where do you think it could be?
Our village?
Desert, didn't he? So it's very possible that that's where he'd leave all his suits.
Let me guess, that's where Scaramouche is?
Let's head off to our village and try our luck.
So this isn't done yet. Why are you here?
Didn't expect to run into you here.
No, we did.
Oh, hey, Thumb. What are you doing here? And what are you reading? Are those...
Sachin's notes? Yes.
No, it's the same book you always have.
I came across his profile while I was organizing some documents and became interested in his research. If it wasn't for that, I never would have agreed to being a commentator. I had a hunch after seeing the fragment of his mind, and sure enough, I came here and found his research.
Wait! So, you've read it already? Are you alright? How do you feel?
I think you may have misunderstood something. The reason Sachin chose that architect to inherit his research was that only he could really empathize with both the calamity and the humanity that these notes seek to convey. Only one who resonates with these sentiments would suffer and begin to think of history as bleak, the present as perplexing, and the future as pessimistic.
Sorry, what?
Empathy is a double-edged sword. Clearly, I am not the same sort of person as Sachin was.
Oh, we know.
Empaths have many friends, and their wide social circle comes with certain societal advantages. But this also makes it hard for them to achieve their goals.
Why's that?
Why do I look sad?
All important things in life involve other people. As such, it's extremely difficult to live a life that causes no harm whatsoever to others. If you really want to achieve your goals, you have to be prepared to make enemies along the way. Not everyone can deal with that reality.
Yeah.
And that reality is like the material here. Objective,
it's 11 minutes still.
Negative. But, at the end of the day, for all these experiment results and conclusions, it's just one person's perspective, Sachin's.
So, what are your thoughts now that you've read it?
As a scholar,
Wait.
Sachin was...
Sorry, I was taking a drink.
As a scholar, Sachin was without a doubt a genius. He laid the blame for the darkness in the world squarely on humanity, experimented extensively with reliable results.
Oh, I
and
keep
drew
talking.
logical conclusions.
I'm getting my Cheez-Its.
In that sense, one might say his views were correct.
So, people are bad? And things can only ever get worse?
Yeah.
All of that's true?
It's called humans.
That is not a question for me to answer.
It's called humans. I thought we all pretty much knew that already, Paimon. Oh wait, you're stupid.
Someone else will arrive shortly.
Uh-oh.
You can ask them instead.
Let me guess.
All I will say is that the world is not built on correctness alone. Sometimes, being correct means nothing at all.
Bro, those words you wrote among your notes, what did the line written in ancient script mean?
Lofty ideals may provide no defense at all against nihilism, but perhaps little decisions can. By their own choice, the idealist seeks to bring happiness to all while denying themselves the same. Thus, they shall never reach even the borders of truth until they wipe away the ignorance that blinds them. I've never been able to agree with certain philosophies. Even Sachin himself struggled to comprehend the notion of sacrificing oneself for the greater good. But sadly, all viewpoints will find their supporters, and the way we see the world largely decides our fates. Alright then, I got what I came for. These research materials are yours to look after. I'll be off.
Okay, bye.
So you came here just to read this stuff? You missed out on a big get-together, you know.
Get-together? Ah, yes, that makes sense. This is a good opportunity for that sort of thing.
What?
Guess what? Kaveh treated everyone this time.
Then I'm sure he packed up the leftovers for me. See ya.
Oh my god.
And there he goes. Well, seems like he really wasn't affected by this research. He said that someone else would answer our questions. Who do you think that'll be?
Scaramouche. You wait around near the research materials. Nahida and Scara. Okay, hi.
Traveler, Paimon, you're already here.
Didn't expect y'all to.
Nahida! Oh, and Haggai.
Uh-huh.
Wait, so you asked him to take part in the championship?
Duh.
Yes, it was me. Are you surprised?
No.
Did you know that there was something wrong with the diadem from the start? And if so, why didn't you switch it out for another one? Because Sachin's research is not mistaken. He spent his entire life researching this topic, and these materials are a result of
Wait. How the hell did Al-Haytham know that Nahida was coming? That is my question.
These are the crystallization of his wisdom. Yes, I was worried that the material might cause some disruption, but I didn't want to wipe away all his hard work searching for the truth. So instead, I had Hat Guy here help me keep an eye on things.
Oh, fuck your cocky ass smile.
Seriously? I think you can stop calling me that now.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Don't you like it? Well, anyway, if Sachin's chosen successor hadn't been able to handle his research, or if it had brought pain to more people, he would have intervened at a suitable moment.
I mean...
And after all that, the person Sachin chose turned his nose up at his life's work. Pretty hilarious.
I was also hoping that this could be an opportunity for you to learn how to interact with people normally.
Hell no, that didn't work.
But it looks like that didn't work out.
Of course it didn't.
That wasn't necessary. I'm still paying you back for your help. And the last thing I need is more reasons to be indebted to you.
Okay.
Nita, what did you mean by Sachin's research is not mistaken? Does that mean that you approve of his research? Put it this way instead. Truth too is like a shroom boar.
Oh my god.
Some people only see the mushroom on the shroom boar's back, and they conclude that the shroom boar is a mushroom. Others see only the shroom boar's body, and they declare that the shroom boar is a boar. Still others look deeper inside, and determine that the shroom boar is meat.
What?
These conclusions are all correct in their own way, but none of them objectively describe the shroom boar.
That's a terrible analogy.
Kinda gets it.
No.
But also not really.
That was a terrible analogy, Nahida. I love you, but like, really?
The world is the same way. No one, not even I included, can understand it in its entirety. All of us are somewhere on the path toward truth. Within the confines of our limited knowledge, some may blindly believe in the beauty of this world.
Yeah.
And others may focus only on its evils.
Right here.
In truth, the most important thing isn't what state the world is in now, but what people hope it will become. But of course, I don't mean that as a criticism or a call to action.
Well...
Ultimately, my duty as the God of Wisdom is to guide every form of wisdom to a place where it can find its purpose.
That was a long speech. So what are you actually going to do with these research materials?
Because Kaveh, as the successor of this research, does not wish to see these ideas disseminated, I will seal it up.
Disseminated.
But even though Sachin's research could be considered negative wisdom, it is still a building block of the truth. If someone wishes to follow in his footsteps in the future, I will not stop them.
So you're just gonna let this shit continue? Okay.
I also look forward to the day that a member of the Vahumana Darshan can not only comprehend his theories, but also find a way out from the despair as well.
Vahumana doesn't have that kind of talent. Wait, you're not intending to keep me in Vahumana long term, are you? I don't remember signing up to become a scholar.
Okay.
Don't you think I'm useful enough to you as a prisoner?
Okay.
Oh boy, here we go again.
You're not a prisoner, dickhead.
You think so? Well, to that, I would say that in Sumeru, even prisoners have a right to an education.
Say that to any prison in America, bitch. I don't think so.
I hope that your studies in Vahumana will help you deal with your own fate.
Shut up,
and
kitty.
Learn how best to settle old debts from your past.
What?
I will reveal your final thesis myself. I'm expecting great things from you, Mr. Hat Guy.
I fucking hate you. Yeah, I would have done the same thing. Okay. That it? No, he talks to I'll hate them too.
Where were you while the rest of us were eating together?
Oh, okay, this should
I
be
don't
good.
recall being obligated to report my whereabouts to you.
Oh my lord.
Did you go find another hidey hole to read in? You need to change your ways, you know. You can't survive on books alone.
Surviving on meals paid for by you would be harder still.
Oh my god. I swear to god, these two fight like a fucking married couple.
Whatever. It doesn't take a genius to guess what you've been up to. You were investigating Sachin, weren't you? It was obvious from your notes. However, I don't believe his research alone would have been enough to pique your interest. His way of doing things is disturbing, while you... Well, to be fair, your philosophy disgusts me too, but you and Sachin are nothing alike. I don't imagine your views intersect at all. Egoism and nihilism are not the same thing.
My personal interests aside, Sachin's legacy is not entirely meaningless. He conducted experiments on a great scale and left his findings behind. Also, thanks for the compliment, but I'm actually just passing through. I didn't come here for the conversation. Well, not this one at least.
What do you mean? What topic of conversation could be more sacred among scholars than the exploration of differing philosophies?
Well, based on what I've learned, Sachin and his disturbing way of doing things, as you put it, is very likely to have met your father 20 years ago.
I'm sorry?
What did you say? Wait, so... No. Surely that doesn't mean... Huh. So that's why he thought I looked familiar. My father must have gone into the desert due to his influence.
Wait a minute.
I'm afraid so.
Wait.
Good thing I shattered that diadem. From now on, nothing like that will ever have to happen again.
The boundaries of knowledge are...
Did he just basically say Sachin was his father? Shit.
Someone...
have to happen again.
The boundaries of knowledge are ever expanding. Someone else will inevitably pick up the same line of research one day, and Vahumana regards it as a reasonable research direction.
Oh, not this again. Even if you're right and people are bound to fall into the same intellectual traps, things won't necessarily go the same way again next time. You have to admit that the actions of one individual don't always predict the behavior of the group, and vice versa. Take Sachin, for instance. He's quite an anomaly.
And so is the one who stopped him. You. Conflicts of this nature are indeed exceptional, but it will occur again in the future. You said it yourself. The actions of one individual cannot predict the behavior of a whole group. You know that not everyone would have chosen as you did.
True.
Even so, I stand by my views. You can forget about trying to convince me.
That's fine. We've been arguing over this for years, and I don't hold any hope of you understanding. The issue we're debating has long since moved on from who's right and who's wrong.
Thanks for letting me know all this.
What?
I said, thanks for letting me know. Hey, stop acting like you didn't hear me. You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
They say that earnest thanks should be given thrice, so one more time, please.
Oh my god. You're a fucking asshole. Okay, well, yeah, that was... I'm glad I got to read that. I'm glad I got to actually see that. Alright, well, it's getting late. And I gotta work pretty early. So, I'll see y'all when I see y'all.